It's one thing I learned the hard way. Teach your left hand, your opposite hand you don't use, to go on and do the bullshit stuff, because your right hand will wear out. Now to the next subject. Yeah, I got a lot of tools. I'm not bragging. The reason I explain this to you, I got a Hutchinson Small Mini, I got an Orbital Hutchinson, and I got a Hutchinson Straight Line, big one. I got Mud Hog, I got One Too Many DAs, even got a Water Bug. This doesn't happen overnight. I accumulated these tools over a period of time. It can be accomplished by anybody. Now, if you might not believe this, but if you think about it, you know the shoe ain't shucking and jiving over here. You want to become a good body man or a good painter? This is how easy it is. Go on and open a channel. Man, you need to focus all the time. People ain't trying to see all that. Go on and open a channel. Start leaving comments, be a nice motherfucking fella. Start asking questions. You can ask questions, but once you have a channel and you expose yourself, I don't care if you're in the backyard, underneath the dog coop. If you're trying to do body work and you have legit questions, ask people. Most people on YouTube are willing to help you. That's why I learned a whole lot of stuff out there. Now, if I would have just asked questions and didn't have a channel, sometimes you don't get a really good response because I don't know how to explain it. When I opened a channel, I thought I knew it all. I didn't know shit, really. I knew some stuff. But when I exposed myself and people start to get to know you and know you fucking legit Johnny ain't some bullshit, trash talking computer cowboy, they can relate to you. I met a lot of people out there. A lot of people helped me along the way. Shit, I didn't know what a fucking Mud Hog was, okay? I didn't know. Man, I used to run with a pressure pot. Waste a lot of paint. Waste a lot of primer. I wouldn't do an HVLP. High velocity, low pressure. But I've learned, you adapt to it. My point is, if I didn't open up the channel and expose myself, I would have never got this knowledge. I would have ripped myself off. That's how easy it is. Take for what it's worth, throw in the fucking trash barrel. She don't give a fucking shit. Tell you the truth, it's the real motherfucking deal up in this. Now the next hurdle somebody will say is why I ain't got a camcorder. I understand that. You know what? Go back to Wild-Eyed Northern Boy back in the beginning. All I had was a camera and all I could record for was 2 minutes and 54 seconds. That's how long my videos were for the longest time. Man, you talk about man talking fast, trying to fill everything in 2 minutes and 54 seconds? Yeah, that's a mouthful. So these days, except for the shoe, I don't have a cell phone. I ain't trying to get a bill every month, but almost everybody got a cell phone. Most cell phones record for up a couple minutes, so there ain't no reason you can't make a channel and try to learn some of this stuff. It's just a suggestion. It don't matter to me. Shoe got what he wanted. Man, I'll listen to anybody that knows anything about bodywork and paint more than me, because I want to learn it all. I just want to learn it all. I want to do it faster, quicker, nicer. Like Mirror 77 says, do it nice, you ain't got to do it twice. Yeah, I think it's been more than 29 seconds. Well, things always take longer than what's supposed to. Anyway, what I did is I feather edged everything back, and the reason I put tape down before I bond it with fiberglass resin is because I make a mess. Ground it down to metal, and then I ground this fiberglass down to raw and did the edges too, and then I feather edge this back, and what I'll do is mix up fiberglass resin and wear gloves and a mask, and then I'll put bolt holes through it to hold it down so it'll be firm. And then after that I'm gonna mix up some tiger hair. Tiger hair is Marglass, but it's longer strand. Maybe I'll just use Mar glass, I don't know. I changed my mind. And then I'll start molding this in, and yeah, I see, the more you look at something, I wonder if that's a hole. Okay. Yeah, you see that? Oh, they just paint right over that. But anyway, this was, I don't like all these little holes because now I got to fill them all in because it was pop riveted in. Buy a body shop. I say no. I say that's laziness. Now, if you're just a young kid or whatever, and you don't have the tools and things like that, if you want to pop rivet a hood scoop on, it is what it is, I guess. It doesn't really cost that much for fiberglass resin, but then again, it'd be nice to have power tools to sand the Marglass and stuff down, but whatever. Slow SRT saved my ass. He must have got these from Darren, and I was looking, it's 10 drops per ounce. I usually use yogurt containers because they're about 6 ounces to mix my stuff up. I hate using new containers for fiberglass, but you know. MIH, make it happen. The time is what time, people? I don't know why, but it failed. I think it kicked too hard. I'm sorry, too quick. So I'm going to grind off, and I'm going to use epoxy. Them represent dollar signs because when the compressor's on, that tells me the compressor's on, that light. Am I happy that the fiberglass resin failed? No. I really don't understand why. And I know people will say, well, you need to buy a bonding agent. I understand. I never bought one. I understand that. Okay, I can justify, $30 for something, $37, $27. I could justify it. And then this, what I never could justify. A fucking caulk gun, that's all it is. $97, $55, $124. You know what? No, I think that so what I'm gonna do is, like I've always done, I've had really good success rate with this stuff. This is for marble countertops for lab equipment. A buddy of mine got me a few cans of this stuff, and he says when he had to pull up, he glued granite countertop down in a lab, some big business, and they wanted it, they didn't like how it was, so he had to pull it back out, and the piece that they had pieced together, it didn't break there, it broke the granite. So he said stuff pretty durable. I've used it more than once, and it's never failed. It's what I'm going to use. And how do I get over a disaster or a mistake? What I do is, as soon as it happens, this is going to clean it right back up. Just clean it up, because as soon as I solve the problem, I don't worry about it. Otherwise, it'll just fester. See, I ground all this stuff down. See my shirt? There you go. Some people walk away. That's fine. I just want, as soon as I fix the problem, I don't worry about it no more. It's like, okay, let's just keep moving. That's how I work. Maybe some people can justify that price. I just can't. And before somebody says, well, you just got to buy what you got to buy. Before you say that, think about what you're saying. Yeah, you say you have one. Do you mean it's the place that you work for gun? Or do you personally have one? Now, if you personally have one, I'll give you credit for shelling that kind of cash. But if you just work at a facility and it's their gun, you shouldn't tell the shoe to buy one. Trust me. Peace of my mind. See, I'm known as Smiley's boy. Now, I'm good with that. Some people might even say I live underneath my old man's shadow. I'm still good with that. I'm not running where I came from. Not everybody can get along. It's just the nature of the beast. We all show what we want to show in a video. Anyway, the time and the temp. The low is gonna be what? 24. It's a tad cold out there, so I'm not gonna spray Pac-Man's car. But tell you a little story, it's the real deal. Sometimes you can get into it with somebody and you can make amends. Sometimes you can't. Me and Gerald got into it. No, I'm sorry. I acted like an asshole to Gerald. But Gerald knew what I was going through at that time. And Gerald just let it be. Until the day I die, the stuff I said to Gerald, I try to make up. Now, there's some motherfuckers out there, they just want to stir the stew. That's fine. Keep stirring the stew. Maybe I'll throw you in the stew, see what boils to the top. We're gonna leave that right where it's at. See, some people, they want to run down other people and make themselves feel better. The no-neck motherfuckers anyway. I'll let that be.
Out as well. The Entree Leadership's actually got a couple of tickets left, but the SMART conference is on Wednesday night in Phoenix, and then I'll be back on Thursday morning. So I'm back on the air Thursday and Friday. And if you want to come